Well, Ellen, I haven't seen very much of you this term, so any progress you're making it in spite of me, not because of me. So let's see how you get on with this paper. Good start. 12 marks, well done. Right, with this one, what you haven't done is you've forgotten the 620 has got the two boxes on as well, which you have to take off first before you divide. So you're going to lose that mark. You'll get a mark for your method of dividing by 5, but then obviously your answer is wrong. And then you haven't really communicated very much, but you are telling me what you think that is and what your final answer is. 55 is a little bit low. I think it's outside the range. Let me just check. Question 4. Yeah, 57 to 63 is what they're accepting, so that's too low. Probably that one there and that one there should have been included, and probably that one there as well. But your method is fine, and you're correctly multiplying by 8 because of the scale. So you'll only lose 1 mark there, but that one didn't go well for you, so you've only got 4 marks on that page. That is something you should be able to do. What you need to do is basically, I find it easy to turn it around, and then you can see that that one is 2 squares that way, so it would reach there, then that would go there, and then you want to try and work out by plotting a few points how that one is going to pan out, and where are we heading? Across 3 to there. So you want that kind of curve looking like that, and then back to there, and then back to there. You use a ruler though. Radius is correct. That is called a chord. 92 is good. That isn't perpendicular. In order to make it perpendicular, use a clear ruler, and where you've got these lines running along the ruler, if you line those up with a line, then the edge of the ruler is at 90 degrees to it, it's perpendicular to it. Slide it along until it goes through C, and that's what they're looking for. Be careful, sometimes they ask for parallel rather than perpendicular, but that one is perpendicular. So it's that is correct. That isn't. You haven't shown me what your days are as far as the millimeters of rain, so I can't tell you whether you've done that right or wrong, but what you should have done is put them in order and then find the middle, and it isn't 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That's correct, and so is that. 5 there, 9 the page. These ones I did show the class how to do these, but it was when you were out of the room. So you can type on your calculator exactly as you see it there. So you would type 3, that's a takeaway, open bracket, and then that is a minus. So the minus is different to the takeaway, it's that button there. Close bracket, oops, sorry, not close bracket. 4, close bracket, add open bracket, -6, close bracket, equals. So that would be 1, and then you could do the same with that. That one's right, and then those are right, but what you haven't done is give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So that one should be 1.6, and that one should be 14.1. So out of the 4 marks, you would lose 1 mark for not doing that. Increase by 7 is correct. 5 and 11 is correct as well. The ones that you're not just leaving out, you need to have a look at my video solutions to see how to do those. So 8 for that page. The range is 23. Now, 1 year ago, every one of those would be 1 year less, so the difference between the youngest and the eldest would still be 23. And then for the mean, you just add all those up and divide by 8. That's good. That's good. 6 there, 7 for the page. That's correct. That's correct, but incomplete. That's how much dollars they've got left. You've then got to divide that by the exchange rate to turn it back into pounds. So you'd only get 1 mark for that. Now this is what we were practicing before you came in this morning. In order to draw a 30-degree angle, you would get your compass, open your compass and draw part of a circle like that, and then put your compass point where it crosses the line. Oops, compass isn't very good, and do that. Now that would give you a 60-degree. That would be 60 degrees, and then you would cut that in half. And again, this was something we practiced this morning by bisecting the line, which would take you to where you are. But without these construction curves, you wouldn't get any marks. And then similarly with this one, we practiced bisecting a line. So you would put compass point at one end of the line, open it out so that it's more than halfway, and draw part of a circle. Then without changing your compass, put the compass point on the other end of the line and draw the second part of the circle, and then join those together like that. And that's how you would draw those. 3 for the page. Okay. Well, there are some things in there that, certainly having come from the higher tier, I would expect you to be able to have a good go at. So if you get a chance, sit down, watch me work through the second half of this paper and see what you can pick up. So your total for the paper, Elin, is 12, 16, 18, 27, 35, 42, 45. So 45 on that paper would be a D. But you are 10, 13 marks off a grade C. So you're not hugely off. As I said, there's certainly questions that you would have been able to do if you'd have been in class a bit more. But certainly if you watch me on the video, hopefully you'll be able to pick those up.